We're live.
Welcome to the news, the most trusted network in the nation. I'm Chip Kelly.
And I'm Abe Matheson.
This week in the news, a man at McDonald's, 64 of age, with a lot of gray hair, stripped nude for some McNuggets.
Man, that's crazy. I don't think it's the first time that's happened before.
No, sir, those McNuggets are great.
They are the best. They are the bee's knees, as they put it in some circles. Now, another event this week is that a Florida man married a male gator.
Wow. We're really striving for greatness.
Yes, it is crazy. Florida, it's a great place. There's a lot of interesting people down there. I would not advise you to go down there, even though it is a great place. But Miami, at all costs, stay away from Miami. Do not go to Miami.
I mean, it's amazing. Florida should change, on license plates they say the Sunshine State. It really should be interspecies state.
Yes, it's a crazy place. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. Now, we have a sponsor today. Our sponsor is Keith Scissors. They cut through anything. Mugs, fingers, not really fingers or hands, and that's about it. Just mugs. They cut through mugs. Anyway,
the state of the week is currently Rhode Island.
Off on the road to Rhode Island.
Now we both have two favorite places from here. Personally, mine is the First Baptist Church.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely, Abe. I personally love the Newport Cliff Walk.
Ooh, that's a great place. I haven't been there, but it just sounds phenomenal.
There's not a lot of hot babes, but the beach is amazing.
It is. Now, we're going to go live to our correspondent at the First Baptist Church in Rhode Island, Larry Gisham. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Chip. I am at the First Baptist Church of America. It is located at 75 North Main Street in Providence, College Hill neighborhood, and is a National Historic Landmark. Wow! The First Baptist Church in America was the First Baptist Church of Providence, Rhode Island, also known as the First Baptist Meeting House. That's a lot of First Baptists, Chip. It is the oldest Baptist church congregation in the United States, founded by Roger Williams in Providence, Rhode Island in 1638. Baptists in Rhode Island, through most of the 17th century, declined to erect meeting houses because they felt that buildings reflected vanity. Congregations met outside in sunny and possibly cloudy weather, or in a congregation's home during those times. Now we're going to go inside. Blue skidoo, we can do. Wow! Look at the infrastructure. Now, I bet most of you didn't know Roger Williams was a Calvinist, but within a few years of his founding, the congregation became more Armenian and was clearly a general six-principle Baptist church. In 1700, Reverend Pardon Tillinghast built the first church building, a 400 square foot structure. In 1736, the congregation built its second meeting house on an adjoining lot at the corner of Smith and North Main Streets. The present church building that we are standing in was built and erected in 1774 to 1775 and held its first meetings in May of 1775. Wow! When it was built in 1774 and 1775, the current meeting house represented a dramatic departure from traditional Baptist meeting house styles. It was the first Baptist meeting house to have a steeple and a bell, ding ding, making it more like Anglican and Congregational church buildings. It is also the current site used for Brown University's undergraduate commencement, which I applied but didn't get in. James Manning, the first president of Brown University, was the first pastor to preach in the current church building we are in. The current pastor is Jamie Page Washam, who has been pastor since 2015. Wow, look at it. It's amazing. Amen. Well, that's all I have here. Back to you, Chip.
Thanks, Larry. That was great, wasn't it?
It was really great. I just love the infrastructure. What about you?
Man, it doesn't matter what denomination you are, you would love going to that church.
It's that good. I mean, just look at it. And man, that man Roger Williams, he was a fine lad. Man, I wish I could meet him.
Mm-hmm. Only if we had a time machine.
If only.
No.
If only.
Right. Now, we're going to my location where we have a correspondent by the name of Doug Matheson. Take it away, Doug.
Okay.
I didn't say Newport with love.
It doesn't matter. Thanks, Abe. I'm Doug, and I'm here at the Newport Cliff Walks. Man, they're so beautiful. I mean, look at them. Look at the water, look at the cliffs, look at the rocks, look at the pebbles, look at the people. It's so beautiful. I mean, but the reason I'm here is to tell you about it. So I'll tell you about it. Now, local historians suggest that the first established paths along the Cliff Walk shoreline were outlined by the local deer, then the Narragansett Indians, followed by colonists. You know, colonists, the colonists, okay? Now, the last half of the 1800s, this was a summer getaway for New Yorkers, and it spread from the Newport's harbor area to the undeveloped coastal shoreline. Now, development of the Cliff Walk started from about 1880, and the estate owners spent the next 50 years to about 1929, that's math, I guess, improving the walk piece by piece. Now the Great Depression, it halted the development entirely. The last 150 years, the public and some of the wealthy estate owners clashed over access rights. They both wanted it along the shore. Okay? Now, they erected walls, fences, and boulders across the walk, as well as planted bushes, also known as shrubberies, and trees to block or discourage access to the walk. It was protected by fishermen's rights and a passage in the Rhode Island Constitution, not the Big Banana Constitution, the Rhode Island Constitution. It's a small constitution, just like the state itself. Very poetic, I think. Now, centuries of prior use have guaranteed the legal right of the people to walk the Newport Cliff Walk. And that's amazing. See, I'm here, tra-la-la. It's just so great here at the Newport Cliff Walks. Woo, yeah. Now, hurricanes have affected these cliffs. Man, if cliffs had an enemy, hurricanes, those are the ones. Hurricanes are also, they're my greatest enemy, okay? So, I'm gonna have to go out into the water to go fight them hurricanes. I have to take off my shirt, don't want to get it wet. It's a nice Hawaiian shirt, got from Hawaii. That's another good state. We'll talk about that later. Wink. Whoa, Doug, keep your shirt on. We've got some innocent viewers watching.
My wife didn't love that.
Let's hope not. Fine, I'll keep my shirt on, okay? If it makes you guys happy, sound like my mom. Get out of your room. Get out of my house. Get a wife. Oh my gosh. Get over it, okay? Whatever. Anyway, over 7.4 million, say it, count it, 1, 2, okay, that's going to take a long time. 7.4 million has been contributed but with federal aid. Man, I remember federal aid. Got me to college. It was crazy. Anyway, the state of Rhode Island and the others to repair damages from these dreadful hurricanes. Now the cliff walk, it's still here. It's beautiful. It's great. And I hope it stays for years to come. Look, there's a family. There's two youngsters. I'm a youngster, so I don't know why I'm calling them youngsters. They look like they're about to get married. You know what? I'm gonna go congratulate them. Now I'm gonna go do that. Back to you, Abe. Thanks, Doug. That was interesting. That's about all I have to say about that.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Tune in tomorrow at 9.
Good night, America. So, I heard you got a dog.
I killed it.